Good morning. It is now time for the positive message for today. For the positive message for today. Today is Thursday, February the 19th, 2026. Thursday, February the 19th, 2026. And before I begin with the positive message for today, let me just begin with my verbal verification as to I am the one and only Atavia Gold Star. The one and only Atavia Gold Star. Now for my verbal public trademark copyright. Everything that I am saying in this YouTube live stream. Book me a Tavia Gold Star or all of my ideas and creations coming from my mind, my thoughts, my lived experiences, and my opinions. And now it is time for the positive message title or topic for today. The positive message for today will be, I'm going to say, listen to the wise and respect the wise. Listen to the wise respectfully. I'm going to say that. I like that more better. Or should I say respectfully listen to the wise? Okay, so by the time this positive message is closed down, when I put it in the YouTube description bar, I will have it. But all in all, listen to the, I'm going to say, listen to the wise respectfully. I think I like that much better. I'm going to put on the positive message over music that is going to fit so well with that topic or title, whichever you might want to say. Is it a topic? Is it a title? I'm going to go to that right now. And it is going to be, what am I thinking I want to use for today? It is going to be, I'm thinking I want to go from my lived experience. No, I don't want to go from there. Okay, so I'm going to go from, okay, so, okay, I'll put it in here. So I'm going to say the positive message for today is listen to the wise respectfully. And I like that, especially putting the respectfully at the end of listen to the wise. So, you're young, right? And when I say you're young, meaning you could just be young in your thoughts and the way that you're thinking today onto how the new generation is doing everything. I'm going to say listening to the wise is maybe the best thing that you can ever do as to making your life better. For the wise has been here for a long time. And I'm going to say, a lot of these things that are going on right now, the wise already did it before. So many times, long before. All it is a change, and new, updated, new version of something. I'm going to speak for myself for a lived experience. I remember being a teenager living in Chicago. And I remember there was a new trend that was out, and it was called house music and deep house music. And so I remember, just being in my bedroom and my mom, I would put on the music My mom would walk past my bedroom. She'd be like, "Oh, I see y'all listening to that." She said, "Oh, we did that. We already, danced to those songs. That ain't nothing new." I was like, "Yes, it is." I was like, "Yes, it is." I'm like, "Oh, she don't know what she talking about." When I got, a little older in my age, I heard those songs and I was like, "Wow, my mom was right." So I'm gonna say, listen to the wise. Is that just being just one of the examples of the wise? They know things that you maybe don't know. Like some of the things that can maybe help you better with your health. I'm going to say some of the other things that the wise may say to you. Those old household remedies, those household remedies, as far as your health. And you sometimes will listen to that and be like, what? For real? But then when you do it, it actually works. So I'm going to use something. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say that because, everyone have something different on how they do when it comes to their health. But I'm going to say, well, listen to the wise, sometimes can be very useful. Useful. That way, as the younger generation, you as being the younger generation, if you come across this video, you might feel like you don't even have the patience and the time to listen to the wise. As me knowing for an example, as being, a lived experience in my life from, working with younger people. Sometimes they may feel like, oh, we don't want to hear that. We don't have time to hear that. That ain't what we're doing nowadays. This is what we're doing, and this is how things are going right now. What I want to say about listening to the wise, at least, young people, if you're going to listen to the wise, which I'm encouraging you to do, if it is something that is for the better and greater for you. Be respectful. Be respectful. Listen to the wise respectfully. Listen to the wise respectfully. And I'm going to say another thing about listening to the wise respectfully. Just having time and taking time to listen. I'm going to use myself for another example today as my lived experience. My mom, she has so many stories that she loves to tell. She loves to tell. I'm going to say they are beautiful and wise stories. Sometimes I'll be like, wow, that really helped. I'm so glad you shared that with me. As to, sometimes it can be useful when you're out and about and you're doing things as far as being aware of what is going on around in your surroundings. I'm going to say, thank you for coming over to join with me today. Let me see. This is something that I love to do. This is actually my favorite part of my life, which is checking the text in the chat. So I'm going to go I want to say good morning to you. For me, it is morning. And so, CEZARY is saying hello. I want to say hello to you, CEZARY. Thank you so much for coming over to hang out with me. Have a positively and beautiful Thursday to you. So I'm going to get back to the positive message for today. And again, the positive message for today is listen to the wise. Listen to the wise respectfully. Listen to the wise respectfully. Just have patience. Have patience and just listen. Because again, listen to the wise. A lot of it has been done already before. As the younger generation, when you come across this YouTube video that will be loaded up, one day you might just come across this video. I'm going to say it's been done over and over and over again. All of the things that is going on today, it's been done before, from generations to generations, decades ago. And I'm going to say, it's not going to hurt anything. It's not going to hurt anything to listen to the wise and maybe, just slow down just a little bit. Just slow down just a little bit. Because I remember being at that age when I thought I just knew everything. I didn't want my, mom to tell me anything. I didn't want to hear anything because I thought I knew it all. I thought I knew it all. And again, I'm going to say, listening to the wise can, maybe, just maybe, save you for some of the things that might not even be, I'm going to say, good for you. It may not even be good for you. And so listening to the wise can maybe save you from yourself. And I'm going to say, that was one of the things that my mom used to say to me. She used to say, you know what? I got to save you from yourself. And I said, what do you mean by that? You got to save me from myself. I am myself. I'm saving myself. That ain't what she meant. She meant that you're about to go out here and do something that's going to get yourself into a whole lot of something. And before you do that, let me just save you and tell you exactly how all of that goes. And so I'm going to say to me, for me, it's me, I'm going to say for me, wise. Wise words that I call them my positive messages. My positive messages. I'm going to say, you know what? So, when you're listening to the wise, they are, it's coming from love. It's coming from love. It is most definitely coming from love. And we all know that when it is love, for me, it is unconditional love. Unconditional love. Well, you know what? The positive messages are carefully nurtured. They're cared for and they're nurtured. And so when I am saying them, as I'm going to say, they are wise words. Wise words that, I come to my platform and I say to others to uplift and inspire you all to grow to be your more greater and better selves, to grow to be your more, see, notice that I'm saying to grow to be your more greater, your more greater and better self, your more greater and better self. That's not saying that you're not greater or better, but to be your more greater and better selves. And I'm going to say, you know what? Listening to the wise, listening to the wise. I'm going to say, and when we're doing that, let's do it with a smile. So that this smile, you see the smile on my cup that I cannot wait to drink when this positive message is over for today. I'm not going to drink it right now. I don't want the gloss to disappear right now from my lips. I don't want the gloss to disappear. So, but after this positive message, I will have my cup of cold water. But do you see this smile? So when we're listening to the wise, I want to say, do it with a smile, respectfully. I hope this smile is so contagious that you all are smiling right now. So I'm going to say, you know what? I believe that I have broken down this positive message for today. I believe that I have broken it down. And so right now I'm going to be doing my special thank yous. I'm going to be doing my special thank yous. I'm going to say, thank you, YouTube, so much for the platform. Thank you, YouTube, so much for the platform. Thank you to the producers who continue to produce these beautiful melodies and music for my singles and albums. I'm going to say thank you so much to the recording music engineers that mix and master all of the music for my singles and albums. I'm going to say thank you so much to my distribution company for your continued support and your help. I want to say thank you so much to those of you who continue to download and stream my positive messages over music and continue to create those beautiful, positively and beautiful TikTok videos to my positive messages over music. I want to say thank you so much to you all for your positive and beautiful text in the chat. And I see Rachel. Is it Rachel? Rachel, thank you so much for coming over to join me today. Have a positively and beautiful Thursday to you. And so I want to thank you all for your texts in the chat, for coming over to hang out with me, just to join with me today, to visit with me today. Thank you so much, HL. Good morning to you also. Thank you so much. And I'm going to say hi again to you all. Good morning. Thank you so much, HL, for your positive and beautiful emojis in the chat. Thank you so much. And so again, I'm going to say, thank you all so much for coming by to visit me. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you have subscribed, I thank you so much for your subscribing. I thank you so much for viewing, for watching. You are also. Thank you so much. I'm going to say to you, have a positively and beautiful Thursday to you, Aisha. Thank you so much for your positively and beautiful text in the chat. Thank you so much. And so, thank you so much to the amazing geniuses, the leaders and legends. You know who you are, who continue to pave the way for up and coming artists and all. Did I say, you know what? But to the greatest one of all, to the greatest one of all, G-O-D, G-O-D. For it is your love who continues to inspire us all each and every moment of our lives. For me, it is G-O-D. Each and every moment of our lives, even right down to this moment. Again, I thank you all so much for your positively and beautiful, text in the chat and emojis in the chat. Again, I'm going to say to you all, have a positively and beautiful Thursday to you all. That's right. Amen. Amen. Yes. Amen. Thank you so much again for your positively and beautiful text and in chat. Amen. Asham, thank you so much. And so again, so the positive message for today again was listen to the wise respectfully. Listen to the wise respectfully. For again, I'm gonna repeat what my mom used to say to me. Not what my mom used to say to me, what she still say to me. Today, she still say, oh, she say, you know what? We done all of that before. We done all that before. And just listening to the wise and the stories that they say, beautiful. So, beautiful stories is just, the most amazing gift that you can ever, receive is listening to the wise and their stories. So I'm going to say that is the positive message for today. I believe that I have broken down this positive message. Again, listen to the wise respectfully. I am going to be in the process of closing down. But before I do that, rain or shine consistently. Rain or shine consistently. I am here for tomorrow again for the positive message for today. I love the way I say that. The positive message for today, beginning at 6:30 a.m. to 6:55 a.m. Pending on my schedule, I just may go over, meaning that it just may vary. And then I want to say, if you all are interested, right here tonight, it's going to be my 141st night for my therapeutic rehearsal sessions. And so that begins at 6:30 or 7 p.m. tonight. And again, I want to say for the positive message for today, your early motivation and encouragement to get your day started. So again, I'm going to thank you all so much. I'm going to thank you all so much for your positively and beautiful text in the chat. I am now going to be in the process of closing down, and I'm going to leave you all with the positive message I will always leave you all with. And I believe that it is a positively and beautiful way to close out my life. And I'm going to go to that right now. And it is, there it is. Positive love, positive love, positive love, positive love, positive love, positive love. You and me love. You want to say subscribe to my YouTube channel. Book me Octavia Gold Star. Book me Octavia Gold Star. I say, if you have subscribed, I thank you so much for subscribing. I'm going to say, like, share, and comment. Like, share, and comment. Like meaning hit the thumbs up. Share meaning share this YouTube video live stream channel with someone. Maybe it's coming up in conversations. You just never know who you may be helping out. I'm going to say comment. Do comment because I will check those comments and I will reply back to your comments. I'm going to say hit the alert bell for notifications. Hit the alert bell for notifications. I might just be doing a pop-up live or a pop-up video. And I'm going to say to you all hitting the alert bell for notification should most definitely notify you when I am uploading a live stream of a video. I'm going to say to you all, you know what? Go on and tell somebody. Octavia Gold Star ain't over there. And her book me Octavia Gold Star YouTube house, which is my YouTube channel. She ain't over there doing nothing. She's doing something. She is encouraging us to dance more. Yeah. Go and do some dancing. Do some laughing today, some smiling. And if you want to sing, do that too. I want to say to you all, have a positive and beautiful and safe closed. And again, thank you so much for your positively and beautiful text in the chat. See you next time.